Yeah, my phone. That was weird. Right, so here's the title. This is no mods. If I go to the mods or the creation club, it stops the stream, so I can't really show you, but once I'm in the game I can show you what creation club stuff I've got. And I've bought most of it, you know, to relive the game, sort of. And yeah, I've had them for a while now. I've experienced most of them, not all of them. But I thought, for a lot of people who somehow don't have Skyrim anymore, I thought I'll show Creation Club stuff and start a new character and try to do as much as possible. Skyrim has always been a game I can go back to. It's one of the, not the first games I ever played, but when I first had the Xbox 360, this was roughly the first game I got with it. And I can always return to this. Press start, but okay.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Hadvar?
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric
Stormcloak,
the true High King.
But there's actually a bit of a story with him if you go to
Jarl Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you...
I forgot what the town's
God,
called.
where are they taking us?
There's actually a little story with him back in Rorikstead.
But Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Talia, sir. The headsman is waiting.
I find it funny
Let's
with
get this over with.
my mind.
Sure.
If I want to talk about Skyrim
Akatosh,
and places,
Divines,
if I haven't played it
please
that
help
day,
me.
I won't remember places, locations, things like that.
Look at him.
But
General
if I play it
Tullius,
for a
the
little
military
bit
governor.
and explain
And it
something
looks
about a
like
quest,
the Dalmor are with him.
I can tell you how to do it.
Damn elves. I bet they
Where
had
and
something
what
to do
you
with
need,
this.
and yeah. But I know Skyrim more than my hand, if that makes sense.
This is hell.
I know Skyrim
I used
from
to be
back,
sweet on
front,
the girl
left,
from
right, centre, everything.
Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with
Not much into the lore, or I don't read every book.
When I was a boy, Imperial walls
I play
and
the game.
towers used
I know
to
what
make
to do.
me feel so
I
sick.
know where to go, even though the waypoints tell you. I know shortcuts.
Where are they going?
To go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
If you come back to Helgen
Get these prisoners out
before
of
the
cars.
bandits move in, you can find some of her mead.
Why are we stopping?
They roll off lights.
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time!
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
My window's open. It's raining a bit. There's a bumblebee just hanging around my window.
Lokir of Rorikstead.
No! I'm not a rebel! You can't
So
do
his hands
this!
are tied, but when you get shot with an arrow,
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel
oh,
like running?
well, it did come undone.
Wait.
But if you load
You there. Step
into the
forward.
prisoner state and you look at him die, his hands do the like T-pose for a minute.
Who
Or for a
are
second.
you?
I'm Roloff. Sort of. I usually play Orc because I'm blacksmith mostly in this game. But I've been changing up a little. I try to play as races I barely play. So my last character I had was High Elf. And did a lot of magic stuff, but yeah. Can't remember what my last stream was with this, but it went for a good few hours. And it's back and forth. I think it was with a Khajiit. His name was Smokey, or there was another one. But yeah. So it's always hard choosing what race. Every character has its ups and downs. Like Argonians, they're water breathing and they're water breathing, natural resistant to diseases and ability to breathe underwater. They can call upon the hist skin to regenerate health very quickly. But yeah, Argonians to me are good for if you want to do water exploration and that sort of thing, but every time you go to a city you get remarked for being an Argonian. Same with the Khajiit. You're a Khajiit and they don't trust you. Brentons, haven't noticed much about them. If you're a Nord, people will know you're a Nord. Same with the Imperial, people will know you're Imperial. So if you go to Stormcloak areas, they not mock you, but they bring up your Imperial. And if you go as a Nord to Imperial areas, they believe you're going to be a traitor, and so far. It's not funny, but that's what I've come across. Orcs, everyone loves them but hates them. Redguard, I haven't played as Redguard much. Most naturally trained warriors and Tamriel, the Redguards. But Hammerfell have hardly... okay. So it's resistance to poison, they call button, general rush. Okay. I usually play as Wood Elf if I'm going to do an archer build. I usually play heavy, Orc for heavy and dual wielding. Not dual, heavy weapons like two-handed weapons. Nord, I usually do sword and shield, mixture of mostly combat and, well, sword and blade, and stealth. Khajiit, I barely play, but I think when I did, I was a thief because they are intelligent, quick, and agile. They make excellent thieves, which is true. But as I said, it's all up and down. Once you get the character at the basic level of everything, you could be whatever race and be the same as everything. Through diplomats and traders, I usually play as Imperial just because of this perk. They are skilled with combat and magic, so it's a bit of everything. Anywhere gold coins might be found, boom. That's how you get, not a lot of gold, but you get that little extra that tops everything off. And I do like the voice of the Emperor to calm an enemy, because, yeah. The Ultima. Barely played as Dark Elf. When I did the Dark Elf, I think I went straight to the Brotherhood. No, Brotherhood. Dark Brotherhood. And, that was quite a while ago. Barely play as Brenton. Barely as Arcanian. Might do my usual. Might do Imperial. Or Orc. You know what? I'll do Orc. I think on my last character it was. Choose a darker colour so I can actually see what the war paint is. Oh god, that wasn't the eyes before. Uh-oh. That's where the preset's broken. Because it will show that's there, but then when I move it, it's not the one before. Kratos. Sorry, I've been playing a bit of God of War. I've done the main mission on it. I've defeated the Valkyries. I just needed to do the Valkyrie Queen, and I can only get to, I think I can get her health to halfway, and that's it. Yeah. Name. I can't name characters anymore. I used to have good names, and now I'm just copying names, even though every name is copying. I might call him... I just had a name. Uthrang. Uthrang. Yeah, Uthrang.
You from
Also
one of
been
the
playing Shadow of War,
strongholds,
so I've been trying to figure out a name
How
for
did
an
you end
orc,
up here?
you know?
Captain, what should we do?
Dude,
He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure he remains returned to Orsinium. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't
Now
use a
long
power
part
like
of
the
waiting.
voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
I remember ages ago when I was into Skyrim like so much.
It's nothing. Carry
Alright.
on.
Always
Yes,
wished
General
that I can
Tullius.
live
Give them their
in
last rites.
the Skyrim
As we
universe.
commend your
But
souls
in a
to
weird way, for
Aetherius,
example, if I got
blessings
hit
of the
by an
eight
enemy like
divines
arrow,
upon you.
sword, magic,
shut up.
I don't
Let's
feel
get
it,
this
I
over
see my health go down.
As you wish.
Like, if that makes sense.
Come on! I haven't got
But that's what VR's for. I used to dream of sort of, like, not dream I was in Skyrim, it's more or less just
smiling at me, Imperials.
characters,
You say the same.
quests, but that was ages ago. Here's the funny thing, when you go to crouch, the body just disappears.
Justice!
When my character gets up there, where does the body go?
As
No one
fearless
drags
in
it
death
away.
as he was in life.
It's like I phase into it and
Next,
it
the
just
orc.
disappears.
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
Easy. So look, the body's there. To me, I think it just disappears right now. Like, looks like when you kneel down. Oh, no, it is there. But that means I'll be laying on his legs.
What in
My legs are on his.
is that?
Sentries. What do you see?
It's in the clouds.
Come on, the gods won't give us another chance. This way!
Jarl, what is that thing?
We just need to move it.
So you come back to this house after Helgen's been destroyed. You can
need to get over here.
find
Now!
her need, whatever she does to her, roll off lights. I always thought this was the default way to go. But I find that if you go with hardware, is it hardware? I'll see it in a minute. But if you go with him, every time you go to Riverwood, after hopping off and hopping back on, every time you go to Riverwood, free iron, free steel.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon? Or bring us of the end times?
So
We
to
should
skip
keep
dialogue.
Come here. Let me
Sprint
see if I
into
can
them.
get those binding. There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these burns. Got to be a sword or two in one of these chests. Look around. Gotta get that armor on. Give that sword a few swings too. Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there.
what I find upset with Skyrim and people who do speedruns, they do all glitches and it annoys me.
Hold on now. We only...
Ulfric and Skyrim!
Let me... If I can get that door open. See if you can find some pub. Might come in handy.
So at the moment with quests it's only that, but as soon as you exit the cave all the creation club comes up. So I'm going to get a lot of missions as I leave.
Done then? This way.
I'll do most of them to get some cool gear. And yeah.
You fellows happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
I've lost count on how many times I've done this over and over.
Dragon is attacking Helgen.
And I learnt to skip most of the intro. Oh, I forgot.
Wait a second.
Skip most of the intro
Looks
as
like
you
there's
just
something
save
in
it
this
where
cage.
the
Ages ago.
and yeah. That way you're straight at the customization of the character.
See if
and
you can
that's
get it open with some. We'll need everything we can get.
Sure. Take all my things. Please.
Grab what you can and let's go.
Hey, watch it.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Serious dog!
Do your work.
Won't take us alive.
Way out. I better stay back and see the old man.
Obviously with this playthrough I'll go with it how it's meant to be. I'll do Dragonborn questline. Then I can't remember what order it goes, but I think it's Dragonborn. But you know, with you gotta take care of I forgot his name. Alduin. That questline, the actual Skyrim questline, and then I'll move to Dragonborn. Right, I might do Hearthfire, even though it's not really a quest line, it's just a add-on. Work on that on the way through. But I'll do the main quest line, then Dragonborn, then what's his name? Dawnguard, that's the name. So I'll be doing those. Not the stream, probably parts, but I'll get as much as I can. But I'm mostly here to do the Creation Club. Rain's coming down now. God, he just crossed the bridge. Falling behind.
Wait! Closest town from here is River. It's probably best if we split up.
Oh, come
Good
on.
luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. Looks like he's gone for good this
But
time.
now look. Oh, they haven't come in yet.
But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here.
There they come. All these missions. They're all from Creation Club. Plus miscellaneous. Because I can't remember what I've got, but I've got alternative armors, and I think it's all of them except for Chitin, however you say it. Pets. Yeah, because I got pets. That's the main mission. Gift of Kennerith. That's I'm trying to remember what that one is. Peril Artifact. I think that's the Lord's Mail. Not mail as in armor mail. Yep. Reforged relics. Then the relics of the Crusader. Now this one, I think. Trouble along the side of the road. I'm trying to remember. Not too sure. That one's pretty cool. I like the place that you get with it. It's a home tower. And that's something with the staff with the eyeball. I can't remember what it does, but yeah. Fabled Bow, Ruin's Edge. That's the one that has that charge shot. Looks like something from StarCraft. Soul Divided. That's where you get those two swords. I think it's like Dusk Fang and Dawn Fang or something like that. If you look at the Creation Club, you'll know what I'm talking about. Hall of Vigilant. This is the Blue Kaiser. Where is this? I think this is the one about. There's like Vigilant Estendar armor, but it's not him. It's just armor that the Order have used. But then there's two of them that are the same, but one has more detail than the other. Then there's another one that's corrupt and it's all vampiric and it's got blood and like old blood stains and things. Then there's another one that's the Silver Hand. So you get 4 bits of armor out of this, like full armor sets. No weapons, just armor. Something about a ring and you trade it for, it's a Daedric mail. It's like a light version of Daedric armor that you can get pretty easy, pretty low as well, low level to get it. And the only actual Daedric armor you get out of it is a heavy Daedric helmet, so that's a fast way to get Daedric. Crypt to the Heart, that's I think it's another armor. Yeah, I think it's the Dwarven armor. Drink a enhancement. That's, yeah, Civil War. You get some Civil War armor. Doesn't matter what side you choose, you're going to get both armor sets. If you fight for the Imperials, you'll defeat the Stormcloak champion, you'll get his armor. Same with, as if you become the Stormcloak champion, you wear his armor, his or her armor, to fight the Imperial one, but at the end of the day, you kill him and you can take the armor. If you don't, you'll lose it. This is a really cool house. I'll show you it when the courier comes. Now these arrows I'll show you in the inventory. So you get a mount that's a deer, but it's like a reindeer. And you get this outfit that is very similar to Santa Claus. And no, that's about the next hound. There's not much carry weight on him. It's a really confusing pet to have, but there's something different. If I had a hammer, yeah, it's Stendar's hammer. It's a, I think it's a dual, not dual, two-handed warhammer. Not too sure, but I'll go get it later. No, this one is a bit of a challenge at first, but I'll have to wait to level up to fight it. You get, I think it's a two-handed sword, and then if you go back you get a two-handed axe, but you can only have one or the other. But if you have the axe, you can go do some stuff, come back, and you can switch it out for the sword, but you can only have one or the other, but you can always go back and change it. Now this is pretty cool. Get some new spells in the game. Mud crab. It's a dwarven mud crab. It was for free, and I think it still is. The Lost Paladin. It gives you the blade. That's two-handed sword. It's really cool, and it goes with the Crusader armor. Not really, but it does. Stealer of Souls, I think that's another arrow. I think. I'm not so sure, I can't remember, I haven't done that one. Nordic Jewelry, everyone can get that. That was the first one I ever got. Just gives you some cool, it allows you to create Nordic jewelry. It requires Skyrim, I think it's called Skyrim. Pets of Skyrim, you can get pets, and I've done it, it's really cool. But as I said, they don't really carry much. It's more or less a aesthetic thing. I think you can get a pet rabbit, fox, skeever. It's a blue frostbite spider, but it's blue, not the actual frostbite, it's actually blue. And I think you get something else, but I'm not too sure. Goat. That was it. Goat. Let the wolves. Can't remember what this one is. Oh, you get a bone wolf out of this. It's like an undead dog. It's not for everyone. But yeah. So you can shoot arrows, but it's magic. Ice, fire. I'm not too sure about bone, I think it's just bone arrows. Yeah, lightning. But then there's telekinesis, I don't know what it can be used for. And then there's soul. So when you kill them, you get the soul, obviously. Now these are add-ons as well. And there's another add-on, but it doesn't pop up, and there's more ingredients to the world, like a lot more. Yeah. Now I'll continue with my quest. No, I've got no arrows. Bugger.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Usually an archer, but he's been replaced with an orc. Funny. And ironic. there's another one too. It's backpacks. Upgrade your carry weight, which I like, especially being low level. Oh, where'd that ring go? I didn't mean to drop it. There you are. Boop. It's not worth a lot, but it's worth something. Treasure map. Here's the thing with treasure maps, you have to read them. Well, obviously you have to read them, but you cannot find them. You can't find the treasure without reading the map. I've done it a few times. I go to places where I don't even need the map. And actually, I do need the map, because I thought it was just something that just spawned and you just find it, but no. You need to read it. God, now I look like more of a bandit. You must have gone past it already. Yep, he's been. There he is. Two. What? He killed them down here, but there's one dead one up here. Shot with an arrow. No, yes, no. Usually there's three. Weird. Well, when I come across it, there's usually three. These are ahead of me for a change.
Things look quiet enough here. Come on, there's my own.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. Good day.
But you can't take anything. Not even these. Until you talk to
What are
them.
you doing here? What? Of course. But what's all this about? What are you two doing here? What? That explains what I saw earlier. The Jarl need... We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun. Come on inside. Sigrid will get you something to eat.
Gauntlets,
And you can
dagger,
tell us what happened.
nothing else. But I
Until
can
next
take
time.
all the steel and all the iron. So when you log out of the game and log back in, always come here and you get 5 of each. 5 steel, 5 iron. Where if you go with roll off, it's not a lot you can do. I think you get like 2 extra gold for firewood. Something like that anyway. But with roll off you get some better stuff from this. Can I take any supplies?
I said
But,
no.
yeah,
No adventures,
about
no
it.
theatrics.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
That's a really cool find. I don't even remember getting that. Where did I even get it? Must have been from the guy.
better get back to clean.
No, I think he sells backpacks. I'll have a look in a minute. Let's go up here and get the treasure. So yeah, treasure map number 1. It's here. It's all leveled gear, so whatever level you are is what gear you get. I'm trying to think, what mission should I do first? Oh god, there's a lot more. No, it's the same. Just looked like there was a lot more than usual. So these are mostly... what's the word? They're all armour. Except for that one. But yeah, I'll just continue with the main story and then I'll move to the community, creation club. Took me a while to figure out that I thought these were not real flowers obviously, but I thought they were actually textured and everything. No. Something you see in like a child's book or something.
I've been looking for you.
Oh, Jesus.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Oh yeah, I got all this stuff to read. Yep. Yeah, the word I was looking for was alternative armors, which I enjoy. It's something different. It's weird.
What's the hurry?
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hot at the mill.
Give arms to the beggar.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Backpacks. And your followers can equip them too. But then each one has its own perk. Like these are just basic ones. Dark leather, fine leather. But then you see this is adventure, where it's the same as increased by 75 points, but increases your stamina by 20. And if he had any more, because like, that's 75, that's 75, that's 75, also 75. And I think there's a thief, hunters, magic, yeah, hunter backpack. Bows do 10% more damage. Mage increases your magicka by 20, which I like, it's quite cool. And thief, lockpicking is 15% easier. I might get the thief one so I can unlock things, but I might increase my stamina instead. Thing is, you can make them. It's leather and I can't say the word. It's the bronze-like ore used for lots of locks and stuff. You'll know what I mean.
Damn thieves.
See?
As if things weren't bad enough.
So I remember watching this guy who was playing Skyrim and he had backpacks, and I thought it was a mod. It sort of is, but isn't. Because Creation Club, you can still get achievements because it's something you purchased and it's in-game. Where mods, well, you don't get achievements for mods. Well, if you have any mod installed and active, you don't get any achievements. Where it's just more or less for fun and breaking the game and that sort of thing. But I don't mind modding. No, I'm not a huge modder, but when I mod, it's usually games like Skyrim, how it's single player and it's only your world that you can change. But if you go to multiplayer and you mod it, well, I won't play with you. I won't join you, I won't do anything. I hate cheaters online. I really do. Look, there's all the gold on them, that's nice. So sorry if the quality isn't the best, but yeah, at least I'm streaming something for once. Even though I streamed twice yesterday and this will be the third one today. I always forget how big Whiterun actually is. No, they've already taken care of the giant. That's weird. Must be her mass.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Riverwood's in danger too? You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Before I do that, I'll go retrieve the dragon stone. I just thought of it. I don't know why it took me a while. I usually go straight from Riverwood straight to Bleak Falls and get the Dragonstone, then go to Whiterun, and then it skips all that, sort of. I go straight for the dragon. But this time I just forgot. God, it's raining heavy outside today.
Leave me alone. I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going in there. Now back off before I do something.
Who remembers this? Just spamming jump to climb up cliffs, mountain sides, you know. best way to travel in Skyrim is multiple times press and jump. Get anywhere. But here's a fact, if you want to go up steep surfaces that you can't quite reach, use a horse. Horses can climb steep surfaces in Skyrim logic. Not too steep, but probably climb up that. Get about there and stop. Well, probably not that, but yeah.
Now ain't this a surprise? It's nothing.
Sovngarde awaits you.
Yep, Sovngarde awaits. To me it does nothing, to Skyrim it does nothing, but, you know, cremation, the way to go. Sovngarde, you know, Valhalla, you know. Put you on a boat, your corpse, I mean, put your corpse, like, you know, nicely. Put you on a boat, sent to the lake, and then arrow, fire arrow, cremation. It's the way I want to go. If I die, my funeral, I'm going to be on a wooden boat, not a big one, just, you know, normal size boat. And yeah, set me ablaze and yeah, turn to ash, go to the water. Viking funeral. I'm not Norwegian, but I love their customs. Not Norwegian, but you know, going back Viking dated times. And yeah, but I'm Swiss. Mostly European, because I've got English, Scottish, Swiss in my family.
Over here.
I have
Your
it, miss.
kind has no place here.
Oh, arrow through the head, right through the eye. Speaking of Vikings, wasn't it? When, back in Saxon times, wasn't it, when the Norwegian attacked and at the same time Viking attacked, and the reason the Vikings fell back was one of the generals died from an arrow in the eye or something. It's quite ironic, I was talking about Vikings and I had a arrow in my eye. Because that's what happened to one of them back then. Apparently. If you've played the game 1666, you'll know what I'm talking about. I think
Over here.
Yeah. Go and get her right now. Search 1666 game. It's like a... I can't really describe it. Well, I can describe it, but I'll do it poorly. It's like 2D, but mapped out as 3D. If you play it, you'll get what I mean. It's for free. You don't download or anything. It's just there, like, you know, Newgrounds or whatever website it's on. But you search up 1666 game. I think that's what it's called. It's called 1666. And first mission you play as the Vikings. Second is Saxton. I think it's the Viking again. There's a few battles. You choose your troops. And yeah.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
How I played this before. And there will be 3 skeevers coming up there. There it goes. Last time I was here, there was no soul gem there. It's a first. That is a first. He come back or whatever. He's finally come back. Just didn't want him sneaking up behind me. Give me a disease. It's usually the first one that attacks you gives you a disease. Now this guy, at the end of the day he's going to die, so you might as well kill him while you're here. When I first played this giant spider freaked me out. I didn't know what to do. I was not scared of spiders, but I was just confused. I just didn't know what to do.
Get it away from me! Get it away! Get me down! Get me down! You! Over here!
As soon as you free him, he runs and gets killed by Draga. I think just at the first trap. And he's just going to die anyway, so you might as well just kill him quickly. Sounds bad, but yeah, I think he just dies down here or a bit further up. But this is what I was scared of the most. I don't know about, you know, zombies, the undead or anything just yet. That's 2011, maybe now -9. Yeah, I was 9 years old when I played this. I didn't get it the day it released, but I got it not long after it was released. Jump trap. And I've played it ever since. I'm still playing it now, 9 years later. Sometimes I do get a spook. I'll be like doing nothing and get attacked and I'm like, oh geez. Usually I just sprint through them and get them to chase me through that trap. But not today. I can turn it off, but meh. There's usually a dragon there. '21, '22. Better. Thing is, I would play third person, but it's pretty tight in here, so you wouldn't really see much. You'll just see the camera going in and out, in and out. Now the ones you want to search are usually the restless ones. They usually have gems, scrolls, anything really. Bats. No, next cave is bats. Found where it is. It's gonna take a few. Oops. Got it. Should have broke, but yeah, 13 gold. Not worth it at all. Well, at least I can use it to pay for more lockpicks. That's no use. Better put my score up a bit, so that's fine. By score, I mean, you know, level up. Ow. Now, you know I've played this if I'm not even looking at the floor to see what the combination is. Well, I think I remember is BMO. Bear, moth, owl. BMO. Don't know why, but ever since I've known it a few times, I've just done it in my head. It's only something you use once, I mean, at the beginning of the game, and that's it. But, yeah. Bit of these Burgess in me. No, I'm not special, I'm just can't function like an adult. Not properly anyway. Which is sad, but that's reality for me. That's not bad. Apparently, from what I've found out with the exit of Black Falls Barrow, is you're meant to come out on the other side of the mountain and you'll be looking at Whiterun. But they changed it to being back here, because apparently it's meant to come out, because you're here, but it's meant to come out about there, and it's right above a giant's camp. Well, it's about there. It's somewhere around here anyway, but that's where the actual exit is. But you're over here for some reason. Because yes, you go in for the Dragonstone, but you can go straight to Whiterun, drop off the Dragonstone, continue. But if you go here, that means you can run through Riverwood, get some cash for doing the Golden Claw, and then you go to Whiterun. Which to me does make sense. Does make sense why they changed it, but you know, you just fast travel. Like, yeah. At first I might fast travel a bit, but then after a bit, after I've got some loot and got some gear, I'll roam, I'll run around, I'll run to the points and stuff instead of fast traveling. That way I can encounter more random encounters. Since the shop's closed, I might as well just wait. Oh, I gotta set up. That's better. No, it's not. Also, random fact, if you go through a dungeon, like, just free roaming, and then you get a mission to go through that dungeon, most of the loot will respawn. So it pays just a free roam, then get the quest, and then go back. That way you can just fast travel to where you need to go.
Odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Just seeing if it's got anything different. Gonna keep those so I can disenchant them and get some experience from it. And I got most of my money back. Oops, wrong button.
Take a look. Yeah, an ornament. You found it! I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister. Maybe you're looking for something particular.
Say steal, but there's nothing there that's stealing. Oh, I can wear what he's wearing. Oh, another gold coin. Oh, that was close.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be.
Yeah, but I'm taking most of your stuff. I was thinking about buying the. It's not really survival, but it's like a creation club item where you have to eat, drink, and sleep to function.
It means so much
Like
to
you
us
would
to
in
have
reality.
the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
So I was thinking about it. Doesn't mean I'll get it, but yeah. No, I'm not that cruel. Not like lockpick. Even though it's not stealing, because it's not red. But
what are you got any ale or mead? Yeah.
Take what you
voice
need, my
crack
friend.
is terrible.
Within reason.
Sorry. I'll just continue from where I was at. But yeah, I'll progress with the quest line. Might skip part of it by going straight to what's its name? Oh, what's its name? It's the city underground. I forgot what it's called.
Welcome.
Oh, I remember this now. If you talk to him about the trouble on the road, it starts the Saints and Seducers Creation Club quest line. It's actually not bad, but the boss, it's not really a boss fight, but it's the final thing you got to do. And the fight is quite tough with the guy with his spells. Here's the funny thing though, there's this helmet that you can wear, but if you wear it, it takes everything off, except for your weapons. But you may be nude. Like, you don't see anything, obviously, but you're nude, like wearing no armor, no clothing, except for that mask. But the mask gives you perks and things, and like boosts you straight up. But I'm not a huge fan on nudity, even though there's nothing to see in this game. But
we'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have Greymane or Battleborn. Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with that.
also, for people who first played Skyrim, who was your first wife or husband? Go on, comment. Even though there's no one there at the moment, but since this will be a video, someone will
I'm the
watch
commander
it.
of the guard here in Whiterun.
Sort of. My first wife was, what was it? I can't remember her name, but it was just there, Riverwood Trader. His sister, Salsamo, I think that's her name. Then when I had another character, my second wife was here in Whiterun. It was Yuzoldi, what's her name? The one down there that does the market for the Khajiit.
Nothing?
My What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
We need more information before we act.
As House Carl, my job is to You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were
Approach.
at Helgen. You saw this by Ysmir. Irileth was right.
Yeah, it's going to take some time.
What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls?
Oh yeah, there's another house I can get too. If I look at the map, that's the house just not far from Whiterun that you can get. It's new. Which is quite cool. But it costs like, I think it's like 6,000 gold? 7,000? It's pretty expensive. And it's this one you get for free. But you just gotta do some magic stuff and you'll get it. And then there's... where is it? There it is. This one, all you have to do is kill the person there as a challenge. And it's really cool. Actually, I might go there first and take that house. That will be my main one, especially with my build. So this one's pretty cool too, but I prefer this one. But when I was doing a mage build, I took this one. But it doesn't really matter. You can get them anytime. You can have them all. It's like you can buy all 3 plots of land and build all 3 houses. Doesn't mean you have to have one house. Which I kind of find funny. I remember one time, of course, you purchased a house on Whiterun. I did the war and everything, and I was able to buy it at Windhelm after doing the murder solving. Then I did Solitude, I did buy Markarth. Falkreath does not have a house until you have Hearthfire, and that's when you get the house. First plot of land, it's like up here. Dawnstar does not have a house, but then you can buy land. I think it's the same with Winterhold, yeah. And Riften, you get a house in it. I had houses under each one. And then there's these 3 places that I find really cool. That's much better. I love the houses from Creation Club because a lot of people put, I don't think it's just single person, but probably is, put a lot of work into building them. And you'll see what I mean. I'll take this one in a minute. Might run to it. Make it worth a video.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the
jump.
ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
I wish you could turn these tips off, but you can't. Oh, I can't enchant those other ones. Damn. Increase it by 1 point. Nah. No, they would have finished talking by now.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Windsor.
Well done. Here, take this. There is another. Come, let's go find Farengar. My court wisdom.
Pretty good improvement. God, I've been playing too much Fallout. You press the touchpad to zoom in and out. First person, third person.
Of dragons.
It seems this... What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. Where? I would never... Ah, I see. Please forgive my earlier rudeness. Now, what did you say you wanted? Ah, yeah. Well, when I say straight to the point, I learned of a... Go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this... Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it.
Yep.
You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. That is where you...
That's going to be Farengar. Quickly.
One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare.
Oh, little spoiled
Father
children.
says I'm
Oh.
too young to train with the sword,
Oh.
so I practice
Mm.
with my fists. Absurd that you can't get good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
If you don't like it, move out.
All this standing around is
And he's
rubbish.
a
We should
bloody
be taking
little...
the fight to the Stormcloaks.
Father says I'm too young to train.
Hey, what?
This one's not bad, but he does make you rude remarks until you... I think the quest is like the lady behind the door or something. I can't remember what it's called, but you get a really good
So,
Daedric artifact out of it. I like the sword.
Western Watchtower?
I might actually do that.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Father says I'm too young to train
Oh,
with the
that's
sword,
right.
so I
The sword coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than any...
What did it do? Hey,
No, my
watch
lord.
it! Be careful, work, son. We'll take it from here.
But yeah, if you sprint into them, it
There's
just
no
skips
time
the
to stand
dialogue.
on
So
ceremony,
there's a
my
little
friend.
fact for you.
I need your help
Little
again.
tip, I mean.
I want you to... You survive. But I haven't. As a token, and please, accept this gift from my personal armory. Help your... Good. Don't fail me.
Iron shield of resisted
I'm not
frost.
the man.
But here's the thing,
I'm
the
a
dragon
worthy
will probably use fire.
Just unsheath it and point it
So I usually leave this mission, like, you know, when you go to get the
Gods in
Dragonstone.
Dragonreach say you've
I leave
aided
it
the yard.
for a while
On behalf
usually,
of
so I can do
Whiterun.
some stuff
Thank
without being attacked by dragons. Like, I can go to the dragon peaks and get the shouts without fighting the dragon. But then you need the dragon souls to get the shouts. So, sort of a waste of time, but it's what I like to do. I get the shouts, and then once I'm ready, I'll start killing dragons.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the fields and orchards
Hey.
of Whiterun to
Yeah,
your
her.
table.
That was my... Well, it's going to sound so bad, but she was my second wife.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the
And
merchant's trade.
yeah, there are some hired mercenaries like in there. You can, is it this one? Yeah, in there's the dark elf you can hire. Once you work with her for a while, she'll grow affection for you. I think she was my third wife. It sounds so bad, but yeah. I remember one time I forgot I was wearing that amulet of Mara and I complete quests, and they're like, "Oh, I see you're looking for someone for your love life," or whatever they say. Your amulet of Mara. I can't stop noticing it, and it's like, okay. But then I don't know, just wearing it. I know you have to buy it if you want to get married, and then have an amulet of Mara to propose. But I was just like, I forgot I had it on, and I keep completing quests, and there's everyone saying, "Ah, see you wearing an amulet of Mara." I'm like, oh, am I? I forgot. I didn't realise.
Get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Let's save us. Here he comes again.
When I first played this, I wasn't scared it was a dragon, but I thought it was the same dragon from the first encounter.
It's a dragon.
Named dragons. They are from the burial mounds that you can find around the map. I don't know all their names, but I just know named dragons are from the burial mounds. So here's a random thing. When the dragon soul is being absorbed, go to the map. Give it a moment.
What's happening?
There we go. That should do it. There it is. See? See? There's a very fine orange point. That's the soul being absorbed. But here's what you can do. Whilst it's being absorbed, fast travel back here. Because as soon as you absorb it, you can't fast travel back to the Dragon's Reach. But you can after the Shout of the Greybeards have been. But since you've already half absorbed it, you'll just continue absorbing, and you'll still get the soul. It's just you can fast travel to Dragon's Reach without only going a white run and then run up. Random tip for you. 2 tips really. So I'm still getting the soul. And when I go to speak to the Jarl, it'll be Dovahkiin. You'll hear it in a minute.
You heard. So what happened at the watchtower? Is the dragon there? Dragon. So it's true. Masters of the dragon, if you Greybeards.
Ysmir, you did it.
Thundering sound.
You've done it. By my right, I assign you. I'll also. We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragon.
I don't need to press X again.
May the gods watch over your battle. Now, if you don't mind.
Yeah, she'll come on the journey with me too.
The Jarl has
The
appointed
house.
me to be... lead the way.
My only sad thing about the creation clubhouses, I don't know if you can get like thanes or servants to live there too, but I know your families can. But I'm just not too sure about thanes and that. Not thanes, high mercenaries and that.
For we are the children of man.
If it was a dual wield. No, not dual. Why do I say dual? It's two-handed. Two-handed. If it was a two-handed axe, I'd probably... Yeah. Gonna do an orc build. I'm gonna do focus on blacksmithing, so I can make armor and weapons and improve them, and heavy armor and heavy weapons.
Of the great class battle.
And then later on down the track, I can do magic and yeah. So I'm gonna run to this house. Well, not run, but travel. Get some content, as some people say, some content. And yeah, bring Lydia along. Was that Lydia? I'll see your name in a minute. Well, I've played it for so long, but as I said, I'm not good with names, I'm not good with places. I just, when I'm in the zone, I'm in the zone. But that's the Spurgis of me. Yeah, Lydia. Let's travel to the house. So I just forgot it's a quest, so I don't need the marker. I was pretty close to it.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Some people don't realise that if you travel by the roads, you'll get a lot of random encounters. Not all at once, but over time. That was weird. Here's the dragon. But yeah, sorry it's not the best quality, but it's the best I can do. Must be going to a shrine.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, in the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
So I was going to put it in the title, Q&A, but yeah, I just thought it would pass the time, especially if I was going to travel like this. But since there's no one watching, it won't really matter. Did have a person on and off. It's like you can hear me coming. Now whose side are you on? Are you Stormcloak or Imperial? It's like both sides have their key points. I'm only upset if you join the Imperial, Talos would be forgotten. But if you join Stormcloaks, you know, hate of races would be a thing. You know how Ulfric dislikes Dark Elves or most elves. Doesn't like Khajiit as well, but his only race he likes is Nord, which is true because one of the people who live in Windhelm, you could talk to them and they'll be telling you about a mission you could do about revenge on a bandit clan. I hate this guy.
Alright, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish. Nice try. I'm not good. Don't you walk away from me. Never should have come here.
What I find funny is he tried to rob from two people who were I'm not saying stacked, but you know, stacked steel armor. One was an orc, one's an Nord. I think she's an Nord or she's Imperial. I think she's Imperial. But really, dude, you think you're gonna rob an orc? Yeah. It's weird. Apparently, if you look at some stumps, like, you know, cut down trees and you look at stumps, you can see ants. But I think it's only computer. It's gonna be a good long journey. Could get a horse, but walking's fun. And I remember with Hearthfire, because you couldn't do it before, you could ride horses obviously, but you couldn't attack while on the horse. Where Hearthfire came out, you can. Any weapon. As long as the camera was on the left or right side is where your weapons swang by memory. Swang? Swing. Swang. Whatever the word is. No, dead horse, lovely. Watch out for bear traps. There's Dead Khajiit up here. Or because of those guys up there, I think. That's my theory. Or it's the cave down here. I'm not honestly too sure. That house is on the map now. Well, radar. Don't scare me like that. Ah! Probably shouldn't have killed him, but yeah. I can't remember how to get up there. I'll take this way. Well, not far up the hill, but it's a fair bit. No, there it is. I could come up that way. Yeah. I'm not too sure if she was level based or if she was just easy, but I was a high level then when I took over this place. We'll explore this in a minute. Just quick save, because I don't, as I said, I don't know if she's leveled or yeah.
Yes? I understand.
Might as well make it morning. Good send off.
Fight or die well. Never should have come here. That's all you got?
No, there will be Dragon Ball DLC, if you did not know that, for the Nordic weapons. Now, if you want to drag a corpse and it's very heavy, pick up the shield or weapon or whatever she had equipped, Not her clothes, obviously. Like, not people's clothing. That doesn't affect it. Just the, anything they were using from shields to swords. Then you can move the corpse freely. That sounds so bad, but yeah. Right, where she grabbed her weapons. Before I go inside to show you everything, it's really cool in there. I'll show you outside. And me being a Viking fan, like not the TV series, but just all-time Viking. Speaking of Viking, if you're in New Zealand, February, I think it's the 22nd to the 24th, or it's the 20th to 22nd, but anyway, February, New Zealand, 2021, there's a Viking festival in the village of Norsewood. It's happened last year, it's happening again this year. I recommend you guys come. Bring your family, bring everyone. It's great fun. This year I think it's going to have a bit more to it. But last year was just the first time event, you know, try it out. And it worked really well. This year it's going to be slightly bigger. There's going to be crews from if you're in New Zealand, you know, the cities, where the groups do medieval Viking related events, and it's great fun. You'll probably see me there too. I'm usually dressed as a monk, because I was there last year as a monk, and I'm going to be this year as a monk. Even though there's no one watching, but if you're in New Zealand, come down. Remember, it's in February. Look it up. Norsewood Viking Festival, Hawke's Bay. But if not, well, don't know why I just blurted it out. I'm not sponsored by them at all, but I'm a huge fan, and yeah, Norsewood is where I grew up, and I'm happy to see it slowly coming back on the map. Now look, someone made this, you know, not just the, I'm not saying it's cheap or anything, but I'm just saying, like, someone made this. It's really cool. I think, yeah, shield rack. But that's the only thing though, which I sort of hate with Skyrim logic. As soon as you touch something, pick up something, whatever it's on, completely bugs out, and it pisses me off. Not a bad sword, actually. I know I could have got steel gauntlets from anywhere, but because of there. But then there's more to these houses than just the housing. You'll see in a minute. Yep, custom baskets, custom textures, everything. Every minute detail. Things, if I pick anything up, all the gems are going to go flying. Same with any of this. If I pick any of this, it will just fall off, and that's why I don't like Skyrim logic most of the time. But yeah, but it's a very, you know, Viking home. I think it might be in the basement, but there are weapon plaques and display cases, and then there's the armor racks that have from the DLCs where you can put them. Okay, nothing's moving, that's good. But yeah, like, look at all this. I just love, like, creatively, like, another thing is I don't like bringing followers in because they knock everything around, but I'm gonna risk it. Now this is the valuables room, you know, storage, safe, office, everything. Ooh, and nothing fell over, sweet. That's pretty cool. It's very Egyptian. Looks Egyptian, but not. Oh yeah, there's a bedroom. Forgot about that. I barely lived in this house. I did it because it was a mission, and yeah, mission quest. See? That's why I hate Skyrim logic. I just love how this house is, how it feels, just how it is, yeah. And all these are custom, because you don't find them like this. I think there might be a similar texture to, like, you know, what's the place? Not Valhalla, but over here it's I just said it before. Sovngarde. That's the name. Must be like Sovngarde textures, but brought into actual Skyrim instead of staying up there. Oh, mammoth. Not yet. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like mannequins, you can put whatever on. But then look. This is where you put the claws. I'll go steal the golden one in a minute. This is where we put the claws. Mace of Morlock Bowl. Dawnbreaker, I think, yeah. These are collectible, like, Daedric artifacts. I don't remember the Daedric artifacts with some of them, but yeah. Dragon masks. Oh yeah, so this place is Daedric. Now, in Mirrorwatch, same thing, but there's flags over where DLCs and that go. But this is the Dawn Guard. Because you can play as Vampire or Dawn Guard, but I usually play as Dawn Guard because you can get these. Which I find quite cool. Better than the vampire stuff you can find, but yeah. These are where you find miscellaneous things throughout. So it's just in Skyrim itself, and then this is also Skyrim. That's Dawn Guard. Up here's Dawn Guard, because that's where you're going to get them, Paragons. And these what's the name? No, I can't, like, see what I mean? I can't remember the names. You gotta fast travel to Solstein, that's the name. Solstein weapons. Rack sword. And these are just the normal weapon racks and shield racks. But yeah. And then yeah, see Spellbreaker, Tark's Blood. These are Ethereal Shield. Not too sure about that shield. But yeah, these are like the Ethereal Shield. I know what it is. I know what it is. It's from the Lost the Ages questline. But yeah, this is where you put all the collectibles and things you find throughout Skyrim, which I like. I'd never thought about it, but I'm happy someone did. It goes for the other Creation Club housing too. But yeah, I'll be right back. Nature calls, literally, and I might close my windows. Ow. Sorry. Just enjoy the music. Enjoy the scenery. You heard every squeaking floorboard when it happens. While I'm up, I've got some snacks and things, so sorry to hear some rustling. Just don't mind that. Even though there's no one watching, the only person watching is me. Because I've got my phone on so I can see the comments during the feed. But none so far. Just got to close my windows. And yeah. Hopefully they'll keep the rain sound out, if there is any at all on the stream. But to me, I'm not doing the stream just because I'm bored, but, well, I sort of am bored. And people driving by or anyone also living in the house with me probably think I'm insane because I'm talking to myself, but yeah. It's weird with me though. I wouldn't usually do this. I wouldn't talk to myself unless I was really bored and really insane. But sorry, that was in my way. But I'm not insane, sort of. But some days I think I am. Right. Speak to the greybeards. But first, I'm going to go to the Winterhold. If we go directly north of it... Sorry, I'm just going to have something to eat. Got to open it first. Sorry. No, I'm going to bring my mic away from my mouth while I eat this.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Sorry, just eating. Just gonna have a quick drink. Good soda water. I was just thinking, I thought I went to the wrong place, but no, it is. Winterhold is where I meant to go.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to hide.
You'd have me do what? Join the college?
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Sorry, just gotta move my mic. It's just the flimsy... Ow. The flimsy mic that you get with the controller. The one
Very funny.
earpiece.
I'm sure you've noticed that
I did have a
Winterhold
better
isn't
one,
exactly overflowing with
but
people.
in the
So I'll
move,
sell whatever I
don't
can.
know how it happened,
If it's
but
worth
the
putting a
casing
price
that
on,
holds
you can bet I'll do it. I've been
not the
burned a
mic,
few
but the
times,
casing that
made a
holds
few
the
bad
volume
deals,
control and the mute,
but mostly I come out
that
on
was
top.
like squished and snapped in half, I don't know how. And the wires were still connected, but when I plugged it in I can hear people, but no one can hear me. So I had to, with some searching, I was able to find this one.
Wasn't by options were in short. Without the coin to pack up and leave. Yeah, it was. I shouldn't have believed the story. Some line about this clothing and Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold. Something about what was I thinking? I don't even care anymore. You wanted to... Fine. You get killed. But I suppose if it does actually turn out to... Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going? All right, then.
It wasn't me who she was talking to, it was the other guy. I interrupted him.
And what? You think that'll solve all your problems?
Yeah. either that or she's insane. But you'll be wondering why I'm going this way. There's a path. All the way down. All the way up. I'm just going to mute the TV. The wind in-game, I thought it was the wind also reality, but no. Looks good. The only thing in reality is the rain's coming down even more, so it's good I close my windows. Well, I suppose probably down here somewhere. I'm sure it's more slightly east. It'll come up on the map anyway. It's the guy you can go to and find it's that cube or sphere that allows you access to the Dwarven City underground. I can't remember its name for the life of me. I haven't been there in a long time, but I know its name. It's in the back of my head, but I think Blickford Barrow, but it was just up there. So it's, I forgot its name. Okay. This is for you who don't know, but when you go to prison in Winterhold, prison's actually an ice cabin that's unmarked and it's around here somewhere. It's not where I'm going. So it's out here somewhere. It's like on an ice lake. It's like here somewhere maybe. But inside there's frost action arches or whatever you pronounce it. I think the prison's actually up there. But yeah, it's not a simple jail, it's just the Winterhold wizard one, spell one. Down here and yeah. Talk to the insane guy, do some missions for him, but you get the keystone or whatever it is so you can get into whatever the city's called.
When the the ice to harness it. The Elder Scroll gives insight. I have seen enough to know their fabric, but no, it is not in my possession. Oh, I am well. Here, well, on the cosmological scale, one block lifts the other. You see this masterwork? Septimus is lucky then that in the depths of Black Reach. What?
That's the name, Black
Have
Reach.
you heard of Black Reach? Under deep of time. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock. Two things. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and the edged. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
What am I doing? Oh yeah. I'll speak to them after. I'll probably die a few times because Felmer. But if I'm just in and out, I can get what I want. Continue with the quest line. Sorry, hang on. There's like this very annoying fuss. My passport. It's full passport, so you got passport for storage in there. Yeah. vibrates, obviously, and it just makes this really weird buzz on my shelf. It's a real buzzing sound. It annoys me. Sometimes I've got to move it. Sometimes it's the PlayStation that makes a little buzz. Not like it's going to explode or anything, but because I'm playing a game, it does that sound. I can't. That's not even sound. I don't know what I just did. But yeah. But if I play more modern games, the PlayStation doesn't overheat, but you know how the back of it heats up and all that. I'm going to get it cleaned one day so it can run back to normal. But I'm scared of taking it to shops I don't trust. Because, yeah. People who jailbreak things and that, I don't want to do that.
What could it mean?
I only want to get it taken in. I wish I can watch the process of getting it cleaned. I wish I can open it up and clean it. But I'm not confident on opening it up. Plus if I open it up, it's against the agreement, whatever it is. But yeah, because I've had it for 2 years now. Might be coming up to starting third now. I got it on. It was not long after Christmas, I think. Oh no. On the way over, so I'm going to take it. It's running away.
I haven't seen you before, have I? Have we met?
You look strong. Come to your Basker and be a companion.
Companions that go that low. But then it was the Dark Elf, he's not very strong. Well, when you into the companions the first time, he's getting his ass knocked out. Okay. I should say he gets his ass handed to him. It's the real... I didn't... Oh! Ow. Gets his ass handed to him. So, she's gonna get to me, she'll have to go right around. And then if I walk far enough away, she'll just fast travel. If I wait 1 hour, I literally just do that, she'll be right behind me. Ooh, it's a mammoth. It's not uncommon, but I don't usually see a mammoth down here. I've got to go that way, so I can get up and go there. Hopefully it won't attack. Random fact, well, tip, fact, whatever you want to say. If its horns don't have carving on it, it's a wild one. But if it does have carving on it, it's a giant tamed one. Random fact. Nice bit past you. One of the passive aggressive thing. Defensive. You attack them, they'll attack you. If I was any closer, I probably would attack. Properly. I might just adjust my microphone, hang on. Sorry. Hello. 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 Good. 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 That'll do. I just put my phone up to my ear to see if I can hear myself, and a bit better. There we go. So if I'm too loud, let me know. But as I said, this will be a video more than a... I was able to glitch through that gate one day. I could probably never do it again, but you have to like... It's usually a plate or a basket, and you have to go right in this corner. If I have to shout, I can get in there and... yeah. I might give it a go actually, and it'll just be a huge shortcut. Coming down, I think the stream's slowing. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, the rain's coming down, I think I may have heard thunder, so sorry if the spirit conditions aren't good for my stream. But I'm getting a fair bit done. Okay. Sorry, just gonna eat something quickly. Drink. Thing is, I don't have more mic on me at the moment because I'm eating and drinking. So I can't start around. Just so you don't hear me eating and all you hear is just chewing and
Where is it? I know you were trying to keep it for yourself, Cesar. You always try to keep it for yourself. No, there's got to be more scuba. Shut up! Shut up! Don't lie to me, Cesar.
Scoomer's a hell of a drug. Don't do it. Apparently there's a way you can overdose on skooma, but you need like skooma and tree sap and a lot of it. And it affects your health points for a limited time, but I've tried it and I couldn't find enough apparently. It's not really valuable, that book, but I might be able to take it to Calcino, whatever his name is, in Marker. While I'm in this Dwemer ruin, might look out for... There's a guy in the future that needs like 10 of them. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Winterhold questline. I'm not doing that really. Should I? Yeah. Feel bad for Jake down here. Both of them. One and the same. He's got a screamer addiction. The other one who's just trying to do his job. I hate when this on foot. I might die with security a few times in this.
Who is this, brother? Another of the smooth skins looking for food? And this one wasn't trapped with us. You picked the best time to get lost, friend.
So, probably going to be like this all the way through. Hit, run, hit, run, hit, run. Excuse me. I do read the books, but yeah, I'm just gonna grab stuff, get out, and then sometimes also explore the house, a couple of books and read them. even though it's all like fictional, you know. But it's like messages that with like hidden quotes or hidden just stuff. So there's one book I remember reading, and it sounded familiar with the cities. I used the book to explore what it was talking about. Huge joke or something. It's like a weapon character. Playing with it one day, I was just like seeing if you can get up anywhere on it. Good thing I did. So I found this. I'm not collecting the coal because I don't need them. Like they have a skull on me. Like I like skulls in real life. But that sounds really creepy, but I like skulls.
I'm right behind you. I am at your command.
I don't remember getting that. Sounds like someone's driving by.
Lead on.
Come bring me. Sorry if it's really bad. I'm going to this right. Rain stopped. It's been on and off today. mean, I was a few minutes over something. There's one stream I did, and it was the forest, and I did it with a mate, and we did like an all-nighter. And there's another stream I did that was Skyrim, but sadly I lost that character. I don't know what happened. Lost it. I think it got corrupt at the time. Yeah, so I'm just looking back. There was my forest can we survive, my video of 6 hours and 16 minutes. And there's my Skyrim, here we go. Skyrim Quest Adventure stream part 4 of many. Streamed a year ago. Was 6 hours and 14 minutes. And my forest video beat it by 2 minutes. My friend and I was doing the forest game, but it was on the one without expendables, peaceful, whatever it is, easy, peaceful. And we did the boss fight. We got most of the gear from the caves, I think, or there was another one. But we finished the game instead of saving our boy. We saved it. The first one we did, we saved him. Saved the boy. But we were like, oh, when you do that, you're off the island and that's it in the game. So it was a good thing we saved it. When we saved it, we did the other ending. Stay on the island. Followers are very stupid when it comes to that. Like, theories. Oh, you may have left without tripping it off. Usually they triple tracks and activate them, and I remember one time I didn't save. I was near the end of some dungeon. It was a big one. Something like this, wasn't like it wasn't this, it wasn't Black Reach. But it was just another one. And I was literally finishing up exit. But then my follower died. She had everything on it. I couldn't carry anything, my inventory was full. So I looked at my saves and what do you know? I did not save this. So I went back to the beginning of the dungeon, made sure to stay alive, got nothing easier. I left the dungeon, dropped off all I can, and picked up stuff that I was able to pick up, and then if there's anything I went in and get to her. Oh, and it worked out quite well. It was still a huge pain. I remember this one post, I don't know if it was a bug or just like it was an update, but it was a folder, it was normal size, children's size, about the leg height. It was funny, someone was and then I tripped through. When I'm high level, got better gear, I'll explore it. But not at the moment, I'll just run through it. What I need to do. So this is why I don't like the farmer. If I get this mission out of the way, I don't have to worry about it. rubbish. I don't know what that was. One dead. Weird. I might have killed him up there and slid off. Yeah. Oh! Giving it like heavy armor, like health and a ring of health. What she's wearing. Just so she doesn't trip it. Sorry, I'm just gonna open something else. I'll move it over here so it's away from the mic.
Huh?
Sorry. Moving the mic slightly further. There we go, it's a bit better. God, you gotta love Super Wine biscuits. Oh yeah. Just like, it's gonna die.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
One way to skip that gate. And to have an advantage on the Centurion. This way. The bow and arrow is a combination of stealth. I don't know what that is on my screen. It's like broken texture or something. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I saw it. Do I still have a bow? Yes, I do. you get in? Making me go crazy. So you gotta go to the shield collection. This is one of them.
Sulla, let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough death?
Of course you want me... Just waiting for me to turn my back, so you can have all the glory for yourself.
What was that?
What are you doing? This is the only shield in the game like this. Sorry. This is why you never go to settings. Because if you don't have them, we have to go through here. Go back up. Also get the mission for the red moon route, unknown one. And then at the end of the mission reward, you get something called green flame perk. And you harvest something, you get 2 of green gear. Instead of getting 1 flower, you get 2 flowers. Rain's come back. That's not bad. Best place to get a bit of everything for ingredients. One time, I don't know what I was. I think I was like low on health. And I thought, I'll just test some ingredients. Died, didn't I? just driving around. Skyrim logic. Pick something up, everything else gets destroyed. Do the full crossroad dash out into that glow, you summon a dragon. It's only a one-time thing. Well, once you kill it's a one-time thing. I don't know if you summon them, go away without killing them, they come back, will they always be there, or I'm not too sure. Those. Ever since the Dawnguard DLC, I hate those. Sounds like forest reapers. And they're like giant mosquito looking things. I hate fighting them. Lydia? Yeah, not be dead. Oh, thank God. Honestly, Black Reach isn't a big place once you've explored it a couple times. There's just a lot of mystery to it, that's all. Dragon's Go, I've skipped most of the main mission. Still gonna go get ears burn and all that, but other than that, pretty much done. And I'll continue with the next mission, and yeah. I need to get some gear before I fight out of them, but it'll all work out. I know how to get fierce armor as well. Pretty fast, anyway. forgot the Lexan. I always do it. I always forget it. If I grab it now, I don't have to come back here and do it. I'm not going to continue with this quest line just yet.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Just going to get a better armor set.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some count. They say the big old palace there was built by Ys.
It's fully enchanted. It's Ebony, but it's Ebony alternate. It's pretty cool.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked White.
Probably confused in what I'm doing, but you'll soon know.
I wish the Nords, Argonians, and Dark Elves in Windhelm got along.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
We Argonians do the work the Nords do.
Means this is a creation club mission. Alternate armor. So if you're confused about it like you've never seen it before, get on PS4 or Xbox One, go to the Creation Club, make an account, and yeah. Creation Club, they're mods for the game, but it's different. These mods don't cancel out achievements. So you can install them and still get achievements, but if you install from mods, you'll not get achievements. Basically microtransactions, you know. To buy money. No, you use money to buy points, and you use those points to buy the Creation Club stuff. Honestly, I would recommend it, but it's all up to you. To me, it just gave more of an add-on to the game. Not like a DLC, but just gave more to the game. Bony armor, that's different. why they're different, but they're actually the same, but I just can't figure it out. I'm sorry. Don't judge, I'm not doing anything, I'm not doing anything. It's even worse. Whoops. I'm really uncomfortable right now. Being Norden of Viking descent. Good send off there. Yeah, thanks for the armor. Sorry, like it was her. She sent me a letter to challenge her to right her wrongs or something like that. Where am I going? I'm not getting this way. But now I've beefed up my armor. So, that's it. Yeah, I'm tougher. Is you find books that are at least worth, I think, between 20 to 50. Those are skill books. Not bad for this guy, he's like, no, living the life. For some reason, on the cliffside, but he's made a home down here. Reading a book and then gets killed by a saber-tooth. Fishing, clearing the garden, and gets killed by the wilderness. I think I might just continue with the stream until I've done the Elderwin quest line, and then hop off. I know it's another hour or two, but could be good. Well, I'll just focus on the mission if I'm going to do that. be a way to go. Still got a cliff to climb. I'll carry on. But if I bought the plot of land out by Falkreath, if I buy any Hearthstone DLC place, you can get a carriage driver who can take you to these little towns and cities. But for me to do that, we'll be spending a few thousand of gold. It's cheaper if I can run with it. It'll probably be quicker if I'm actually on the road. There's like a mixture of this lightning happening and thunder in game, and then I can hear thunder in reality. Well, I'll mute my TV. You guys probably won't hear it. I'm going to mute my TV. There goes one now. There's a bit of thunder above me, so if the quality gets even worse, that's why. So far I haven't done much creation flood stuff, but who knows, I might do some before I finish with Alduin, but never know, never know. It's going to take a while, but yeah. But to me, out of the Creation Club DLC wise, Saints and Seducers is the way to go for another DLC. It's like a mini main mission, main campaign I should say. But it's not a big one, it's not an easy one, if it makes sense. Because to make the armour that the DLC gives you, you need to hunt for the ore, called Madness ore. Use it, make ingots, and use ingots like the armour obviously, but you can find more ore than just like completing the missions, but it's still tricky. Oh,
If I snare, you won't leave here alive!
No. Hello there, fellow traveler. Ah, afraid not. Some may find their inspiration tucked away in tomes, or by carousing in cities.
Don't mind that notification. I'll only turn those off when I go to school. It's the end of the world.
right?
Oh, you're a traveler. You must have so much to tell about the world outside this boring town. I wish I could go with you.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready.
You know what, I might just get up to higher off guard and then stop the stream. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about it now, it's gonna take a while. But I might get up here, discover it, and then do some creation club stuff so I can show you some stuff, and then leave. Or something, I don't know. So, I'll probably just have to go when I get up there. As for me right now, it's already 5:30. I might do some more streaming tonight, but I don't know what I'll do. All this weather, quality's pretty bad. So, yeah. Get up here, discover it, and then let's go. And I'll be on later on. Might continue with Skyrim, might not. Might do some Minecraft because it's popular. No, it's joking. Imagine Among Us on console. Here's a funny fact about Among Us. Well before it became popular, my mate showed me it because it was for free on Steam. And yeah, it was free on. No, it was a few dollars on Steam, and it was for free on mobile. That's right. So I downloaded it, and him and I played a few matches. I played some matches with some other people. And I didn't give up on it, but I just stopped playing for a while. And I got a new phone, so I didn't really reinstall it. And then it wasn't long after that it became really, really popular. It's only of late it's been mega popular. So, me and my friends are technically Among Us. We played it well before anyone else really played it. And a lot of people claimed that, but yeah. I got the purchase history on Steam. So, yeah, I got proof. I didn't realise that it's actually a long journey up there. I guess I ran from Windhelm to Carlsberg, what's it called? instead. Doesn't even feel like much. Might live stream God of War, my failures of battling the Queen Valkyrie. So I've done the main mission, as I said before. I think I said at the beginning of this stream. I played God of War and I've finished that main campaign, got to Jotunheim, done the Ashes, and yeah. Now I'm just doing did the 8 Valkyries. Now I'm just going to do the Queen Valkyrie. I get her health halfway and I die. I've got a resurrecting stone, but it frees me up too. It doesn't give me, it gives me a little bit of health, but it's the purple one that gives me full rage. And I've got maximum health. Yeah.
So, the Dragonborn appeared. We will show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your.
I'm going to end the stream here. So then when I start it up again, I'll give it a moment and then continue. But I've got to do some jobs quickly before it gets wet again. Get outside and do some stuff. So, for now, see you guys later. Even though there's no one watching except for me. But yeah. See you guys on the next one. It won't be too long, promise.